Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for March 19th, 2024. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. All right, I immediately see these two sevens looking down. That places a 7 here. It's the only place in the box that can be 7, so it must be. I'm actually kind of interested in this vertical stack first, because this is full and this is full. In fact, we have what's called roping. This is a good time to explain roping. So roping is just something that can happen in Sudoku boxes, either in bands or stacks. We're going to talk about this stack here. So let's think about it this way. I have 3 digits in these 3 cells here, and then I have the same 3 digits in these cells here. We're going to call those the green digits. So in this box, where do those 3 green digits go? Well, the answer is they go here. Right, and that is just a result of having this match this. As soon as you have these 3 digits match the 3 digits vertically in another box within the same column. So like this, these are all in column. These are all in column 6, and these are all in column 4. Then you're going to get the same 3 digits in this column because they can't go here and they can't go here. So there's only 3 places left for them. But we can go further. Let's give these 3 digits a color. Whatever these 3 digits are, we're calling those blue. Where do the blue digits go in this box? Well, we know they aren't the green digits because they're blue, they're not green. And we know they can't repeat in the column, so they go here. And then now where do they go in this box? Well, they go here. And then we can give the final 3 digits a purple color, for example, and the rest of these boxes end up purple. And so this doesn't always happen. In fact, it's less common for it to happen than for it not happening is more common than happening. But if you can recognize that you have 3 of the same digit in 2 different boxes, all sharing a row or column, if it's a stack, then it's column. If it's a band, then we're talking about rows. So you can always rotate this 90 degrees, right? So in this case, we have these matching. You know that everything is going to match that way, and that's why it's called roping, because this kind of looks like a rope. If you kind of imagine these as individual threads, they're kind of spiraled together like a rope would be, or woven together. And so that means that these 2 digits are 1, 6. This one looks in, so this is the 6, this is the 1. We also know there's definitely a 2 in the purples, and we know that there's a 5 in the blues. We also know there's a 3 in the blues. So the 3 goes here, so we have these 2 3s here, and then the 3 goes up here. Now we don't know quite what the other digits are, but as we fill in digits, I'm going to keep those colors there. As we fill in digits, we'll be able to just really easily continue and fill the rest. So actually, I have these 2 4s here that look in, and that makes this a 4 and this a 2. And now we know that purple has a 4. So 4 is somewhere here and somewhere down here. I also have these 2 9s looking in. That does put a 9 in one of these 2. I have these. I have all the 3s. Never mind. Let's just not while I see it. I see all these 1s here, so let's mark that 1. That's not relevant to this middle stack, but it's relevant to the puzzle. Okay. Is there anything else I can do here? We got the 5s. I'm just trying to see if there's anything more we can learn about this middle stack. I'm seeing 2 1s, so let's do that. All right, let's do some normal. Let's go back to normally scanning my bands and see if there's more to do here. I'm noticing that we need an 8 and a 9 in this box, and this is not 8 or 9. So this is probably quite limited. It's not 1, 2, 3. It could be 4. It's not 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In fact, it is a naked 4. Yeah, let's double check. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice. So that's our naked 4. We still don't, these 2 digits will be the same, but we don't know what digit it is, but we might be able to cross-reference. So it can't be 1 or 2. It can't be 3 or 4. It could be a 5. Oh no, it can't be a 5 because there's a 5 in this box, right? Sneezing in the middle of explaining. Sorry, there's already 5 is blue, right? 5 and 3 are blue, so it's not those. So we were at 5, 6, it's not, 7, it's not. So it's an 8 or a 9. That's the conclusion. So these were both 8, 9. And then these are from 2, 4, 8, 9. But I don't think I want to mark that. I mean, I guess these are 2, 4, 8. But we'll figure it out. Okay. That was a nice diversion. This row has only 3 digits left. It looks like it's 2, 3, and 7. So 3 can only go here because of these 2 3s looking in. And so this is a 2-7 pair. These two 2s look into here. So there's a 2 in one of these two. This row is down to 4 digits. We need 1, 2, 6, and 8. We know the 2's not there. 1, 2, 6, 8. There's really not much to say about that. I mean, this is 1, 2, 6 for what it's worth. I guess I'll fill it. This isn't 1 or 2, so this is only 6, 8. Okay, that's helpful. And then I guess this is 2. Oh, this isn't 2 either. Oh no, sorry, 2 is not the one I was thinking of. This could be a 1, so 1, 6, 8. Okay, what else can we do here? I'm not seeing anything here. I feel like there might... Is there something I'm missing? Okay, yes, there's this 3 looking in here and this 3 looking in here, avoiding this 2, 4. So where does 3 go in this box? It's in one of these 2 cells. Actually, this I missed this. It was blue. Expect me to see a blue 3 when I'm looking at black 3s. Anyway, I'm just kidding. 3 in this box is limited to 1 cell, so it's there. These 2 3s look in here. This 3 looks up, so 3's in 2 places here. Okay. So anything looking into this box in an interesting way is kind of my question. Like passing through these, or even passing through these, but to the 6, I guess. But yeah, okay. I don't think we can get much more out of that. Let's look at this bottom band. We got 3, 9 here and 3, 9 here. I guess we got marked the 9s and the 3 already. We have the 2 1s, which we marked. There's really not much else to see, is there? 3, 9, 4. Okay, I'm going to look vertically now. This column has 4 open digits. They are the 4 5s. No, not the 5. The 4, 6, 7, 8. So this is 4. This is 4, 7, 8 because of the 6. This is 4, 6, 8. This is any of them? Okay. How about this column with 4 digits left? We need 2, 3, 7, 8. So this isn't a 2 or an 8, so this is only 3, 7. This isn't 2, so this is 3, 7, 8. Both of these are not 3. So this is 2, these are 2, 7, 8. The bottom one's not 7. We almost have all the evens accounted for in this row. This can't be 1, 3, 5, or 9. Yeah, here's our last even. Look at that. It says 1, 3, 5, 7, 7, and 9. So here's our last even. It's from 2, 4, 6, 8. And that gives us a 2, 4, 6, 8 quad. Basically, we're asking where do 1 and 5 go in this row? And these 5s and this 1 take it out of these 2. And this 1 and 5 takes it out of this one. And this 1 and 5 takes it out of this one, right? So 1 and 5 end up over here. Or if you prefer, you can use the 2, 4, 6, 8 quad. All of our evens are accounted for. They go in these 4 cells because they can only be filled with even digits, and there's 4 of them. And that leaves just the odd digits for over here, the remaining 2 odd digits, 1, 5. Cool, that was a neat quad. I like when it's on fun digits like that. So we have all these 9s looking in. So 9's in one of these 2 cells. What else is happening here? This 1, 5 pair. So what's the rest of this box? I guess there's a lot. We do have the 6 looking in, though. So it's in 2 places. Anything else looking in of interest? 1, 3, 4? Not quite. Okay. We already did this vertical, obviously. It's all colored up. Did I do this vertical? We do have 2 5s looking down. So 5's in one of these 2 cells. Do I have anything else? Looks like I got everything. Okay, so what else can we do here? There's just 5, 8, 9 left in this box. So let's just mark that up. So blue is only from 3, 5, 8, 9, right? So these are also from 5, 8, 9. And these are also from 3, 8, 9. which you can get that through normal Sudoku. There's nothing special about that, but sometimes tracking the roping can really speed up your solve and improve, make sure you're catching everything that you're supposed to catch. So purple is only from 2489, so this is 2489, but I don't really want to mark that because it's 4 digits. Okay, so what else can I do here? Is it this box? I looked at this box, but I'm going to think about the digits real quick. We need 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's not going to go anywhere. I mean, these aren't 6, so these are 1, 5, 7, 8. That's not helpful. So what else can I do here? Was it this 1, 5 pair? Is that? I feel like I didn't really get anything out of that. So the thing we would get out of this is they can't be 2, 4, 6, or 8 anymore. So is there something about 2, 4, 6, or 8 that's interesting about either the rest of this box or the rest of their columns? I mean, these are all odd digits, except for the 2 and 4. So I mean, I guess it limits 4 to here. It limits 2 to here. So yeah, the 2. Okay, this is important. No, the 2 can be here. I thought the 2 was limited to over here, but no, it can be here. Nothing's limited. Okay, I guess I didn't get anything out of that. That's unfortunate. Maybe later in the solve. This cell is 1, 2, 6, 8. It's all of them. Okay. Let's take a step back. Where do we want to look? So restricted cells. Here's where you want to look for restricted cells. Any row, column, or box with 4 or fewer open cells, always a prime candidate to find restricted cells. By restricted cells, I mean any cell with 3 or fewer candidates remaining. You can also look in boxes that have a lot of corner marks, but one of them gets avoided, right? So we've got the 2, 3, and 9 corner marked in this box, and none of them are here. So we already know, like we can do a count in our head. 2, 3, and 9 is 3 digits. There's also 2 givens. So this is down to 4 at most. And if it sees any digit that's not already corner marked in here, like the 8, then it's down to 3, right? So let's take a look at what this actually can be. It can be a 1. It can't be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, could be 7, can't be 8, 9. So we're down to 1, 7, right? So like I said, good way to find restricted cells. This is missing the 1, also can't be 2. So we're down to 3, 4, can't be 5, 6. I think it could be 7, can't be 8, 9. Okay, not super helpful at the moment. If this 1, 7 does anything. Okay, where else can we look? This 7 looks in here, so this can't be 7. 3 is 2. 2's up here. This column. In this column, 2 is limited to these 2. And so if 2 in this column is down here, but there's 2 options for where 2 can go in this column. Both options are in box 9. That means box 9's 2 is going to end up in one of these 2 cells, right? Another way to put that is if this cell was a 2, where am I going to put 2 in this column? And the answer is nowhere. So it's not a 2. Cannot be 2. The rest of the box also can't be 2. So does that help us? Like this cell, it's not 1, 2, 3. Could be 4. It's not 5. Could be 6, 7, or 8. Unfortunate. Yeah, 2 is 3 places in this box. These are not 1, 2, 3. So these are from 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to fill that 4, 5, 6, 7 because this one can't be 6. I don't really like having these marked, but Let's see. 2 in this row is in one of these two cells. That's still not super helpful. This can be a 2. I was thinking about whether 2 in this row is also limited, but the 2 can be here. What am I missing about this puzzle? We do have 2 9s looking up that I missed. I don't think it does anything, but we can mark it. I miss anything else? This one was 2 4 8 9. I don't think it matches up with anything. This is the same as this. A little stuck. What am I missing? Maybe I'll look at this row. Oh, this row has so many. Is there a row column box with 5? Let's look at this column, because I haven't really marked it up, so maybe there's something I didn't notice about it. There's a lot, there's a lot left, but it can be 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. This can't be 1, 2, or 5. So in fact, neither of these can be 1, 5. So what can they be? Actually, should we look at 1, 5 in general in the column? Because 1's down here. 1 in the column. 2 places. Darn. So I'm seeing this one and this one. All right, I'm gonna mark these up. What can these be? They can't be 1. They could be 2. They can't be 3, 4, 5. They could be 6, 7, 8. Cleans up quite nicely, actually. These that see 1 as well. In fact, these see a 1, 5 pair. So these also can't be 1, 5. There it is. Oh, okay. Yeah. This 1, 5 pair means 1, 5 can't be in these two cells. And they also aren't up here because of the 1, 5 here. So this is our other 1, 5. This is a 1, 5. And then these are down to 2, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now, does that do anything? I don't know. This now can't be a, well, it already couldn't be a 2, 6. It can't be 7, 8 now. So 7 in this box now is limited to these two cells. That's important. So the fact that we got this hidden 1, 5 pair here, that removes 7 from this cell. And now in this box, 7 is limited to these two cells only. Now, just like when we had these 2s, it's kind of the opposite. Within this box, so by the way, these 2s were called claiming. I don't think I mentioned that. These 7s do what's called pointing. Within this box, the 7 is limited to just these two cells. And whichever cell it ends up in, that will be in column 2. So we know where column 2's 7 is. It's in one of these two. So how could it be here? And the answer is it can't. So this ends up at 2. That's an 8. We get our 9. That transfers all those down. These can't be 8 anymore, right? We get the 5, 8 pair, but it's kind of nice to do it this way. In fact, the 9 can only go here in this purple here. We're left with that 2, 4 pair. And then we get our 3 and our 8 here. This is our 5, 8 pair. And you can see that all of our ropes ended up fulfilled. That's our 7, that's our 3, that's our 4. I'll talk a little bit, if you want to stick around at the end, I'll talk a little bit more about roping because I'll have a finished grid to show some examples of what you might see. So let's clean that out. No 4s there, no 7 there. These aren't 8s. Of course, that's if you're interested in learning about the roping and you haven't already learned about that. 4, 6, 7 here. Okay, so that's not 6 or 7. So this is our 4. All right, 2, 6, 7. We already knew that would be a triple. So the 2 is down here for what it's worth. Right, okay, so 2 in this row, right? And the way I saw that is we have these 2's corner marked here. We have this 2, 4 pair here. So within boxes 8 and box 9, box 8 and 9, the 2 is limited to only rows 7 and 9. So the question you want to ask is, where does it go in row 8? Because it's not in this box and it's not in this box. So that means the row 8 2 is going to be in box 7 because it's going to be in one of the boxes and it's not 8 or 9. So by process of elimination, it's in box 7. And we have the 2's corner marked here, meaning that it can actually only be here in row 7 within this box, within box 7. So this is our 2. That's not a 2. In fact, I should not have gotten rid of that corner mark. Okay. 1, 5, 6, 7. Okay. This is 4, 6, 7, 8. It's not a 4, so it's 6, 7, 8. It's not a 6 either. Okay. In fact, this whole column is 1, 6, 7, 8. It cleans up a bit. It's just at this point I'm just penciling because I think we're almost done. I mean, look how much info we have. We need a 1 and a 2. Not resolved, unfortunately. But maybe it helps vertically. I'm not sure. This is 1, 2, 6, 8. Is it still all of those? It looks like it. I'm just going to fill everything at this point. We only have these 2 to fill. Oh, I have a 3 corner mark here that this 9 must have taken it up. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. Let's just double check. 3 in this box. Yeah, 3 in this box goes here. So that's a 3. I missed that. 3s are done now. So this is from, let's see, it can't be 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. Can't be 5. It looks like it could be 6 or 8. Okay, because it saw this 9 as well. So where does 5 go in this row? And the answer is only here. That's our 5, that's our 8. So that's not an 8. 1, 7 pair. Where does 5 go in the row? It goes there. That's 1 and 5. 7, 8. 6 in this column goes in one of these 2. That does claiming just like these 2s did. Since 6 is here, it's not here. Right? The column needs 6 to be here, so it cannot be there. So that's our 8. Because it's not a 6. All right. These are not 8s. That places the 8 here. That gives us the 5 and 8 here. That's 7. That's 5. This is our 2 and 8. These are not 8s. We get our 4 and our 2 here. We get our 4, 6, and 7 here. That's 6 and 7. We get our 1, 7, 2 and 1 up here, 6, 7, and 1 there. We get our 6, 2, and 8, 6, and 4, and we're done. Now stick around because I want to explain a little bit more about roping. So as you saw here, our purples all ended up 2, 4, 9, our greens all ended up 1, 6, 7, and our blues all ended up 3, 5, 8. Now, that's one option, right? You can be roped like that. The other option, and in general, this is called braid theory. The other option is like what we got here. So I'm actually going, I don't know. It's going to keep saying that I've won, which is a little annoying, but anyway, we'll try to avoid that. So let's look at this, right? We know this is not roped because I have 1, 2, 3 here and 1, 2, 8 here, right? So I do not have the repeated triples, but notice the 1, 2 is repeated. And then here, our 7, 9 gets repeated. And then here in this row, our 4, 5 gets repeated. It's just a coincidence they ended up over there. And then we have our 3, 6, 8. They're kind of floating actors, whatever you want to call them. They float around, right? They fill the missing gaps. So this is the other way that this might happen, where you've got pairs repeating. Those are your only 2 options. You're either going to have pairs repeating around with 3 free floating fill-ins, or you're going to end up roped like this vertical. Those are your 2 options. Now, you can't predict which 2 are going to repeat, but once you find 2 of them repeating, you know that those are the 2 that repeat, right? So once you find that 1 and 2 repeat here and here, you know 1 and 2 are up here. And just Sudoku tells you that, right? 1 and 2, if this is 1, 2, and this is 1, 2, 1, 2, of course, ends up here. But sometimes it's nice to think about that a bit more globally, a bit more heuristically by thinking about that. And then also, once you get this 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 8, you also know you're not roped. So if you get this 7, 9 here, and you see this is 7, 9, you know these 2 digits are different. And that can be helpful as well. So thought I'd just point that out. Pretty useful stuff. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. And of course, if you did enjoy it, then why not leave a kind comment below?